can you believe that it is already October? That is just insane to me. So we're going to set up my October calendar in my Hobonichi Cousin. I've got this Coffee Monsters kit for October, and we've already used some of the stickers on it, obviously. We've got the date headers, and we've got just this little deco sticker. And we are going to start just planning out this month, because this month is exciting. We're in spooky season, prime spooky season, prime PSL season. I have had a PSL this season. I have to admit, though, as far as Starbucks is concerned, that pecan crunch latte and that apple oat crisp macchiato are my favorites. And I think today we're going to Dutch Brothers, and I'm going to get a cookie butter latte, half sweet, because their stuff's just too sweet for me. But it is delicious. So, this is actually the second, but we're going to do just a little bit of back planning here because, stuff happened that I had to deal with. So, first of all, I had to take my car into the Kia dealership yesterday. So, we are just, I know what I want to use those for. Actually, no. First of all, we're going to mark out my fall break because it is next week and I am totally here for it. And guys, do I have my tweezers? No, I don't. I'm sure that you are totally shocked that I forgot to dig them out of this hot mess of a bag. There they are. Okay. So anyway, I have fall break next week. So I will still be doing work here in the office, preparing for a launch, but I am not teaching a single lesson next week. I canceled them all. And you have no idea how proud I am of myself for doing that, because I struggle to not work. You work, you make money. That's how life goes. But I need a break. I desperately need a break, and I need the time to work on this launch that's coming up. So I'm taking the time off. Let's see. We're going to grab this one. And instead of using washi, I'm just using these little blank stickers. Helen puts these in to cover up these red. But honestly, the red doesn't bother me. It's just part of the planner. It bothers me more to cover it up because then you're covering up the number, then it doesn't match. So I just roll with it. Okay. So this is all my fall break, and I'm just using an Energel Clina today. I'm keeping it super easy. Not the neatest handwriting, but it gets the point across. Now, yesterday, I had to take my car in. So I think I'm just going to use, one of these. So yesterday, early morning, I took my car to Kia. Let's turn this. And it was, last time I got my oil changed, I was almost out of oil. It was like scary and not good for the car. So they wanted to run an oil consumption test. And I was like, okay. So after the oil change, they went ahead and they started the oil consumption test. And basically they just plug the oil dipstick and they seal it. And then I take it back at 1,000 miles and they check it. So that's what I did. And yesterday, when I took it in, they discovered that my car was burning 2 quarts of oil more than it should be. Or not 2. Let me rephrase that. This is a hard to talk day. My car is burning twice as much oil as it should be. It should have burned 1 quart of oil and it burned 2 quarts. So the next step is to take my car back next week and leave it overnight so that they can do some sort of combustion cleaning. So that is where we stand right now. And that's on the schedule. It's on the calendar. I've got it worked out. The good news is it was a certified pre-owned car. And I have kept up with all of the mileage on it. Therefore, this combustion cleaning is no charge to me. So I'm totally here for that. Okay, so I know I have a call today. I've got that in. Tomorrow is just a regular work day. But then on Friday, I have things. So I have a podcast interview. I have an appointment with the dietitian. I have a maintenance trim on my hair. And I'm getting my flu shot. So basically, I'm busy. I am crazy busy that day. Which one of these am I going to use? I know what I'm going to use. Over here, I'm pretty sure I have like busy bee stickers. So we're just going to actually use this as well. And these are from old kits. I mean, you can recognize some of these are over here. So let's see. Friday is the busy bee day. How do I put this here? Just put it there in the corner. And I'm going to get all of that written in for Friday. Okay, so I have all of that written in. And Saturday, I am not planning on doing anything. As a matter of fact, I'm going to use this down days sticker there because I am super sensitive to vaccines. And the flu shot will knock me out for an entire day for sure. Maybe a little longer. So I fully plan on sleeping all day Saturday because the flu shot, it just gets me for about 24 hours. Then, let's see. I know OCIA is coming up, so I'm just going to pop some of those stickers in for sure. Now, I don't have OCIA next week because it's fall break and I'm taking that week off. We've canceled class. A lot of families in there travel for the holidays, so that makes sense to do it. So we're going to get these stickers put in. Then also, I'm going to get stickers down for choir practice. Because that is rolling again. I've got choir practice tonight. We will have choir practice, I think, over break. So we're going to go ahead and pop that in there too. Then I'm trying to make these match as much as possible, but oh, I just used, it's fine. It's fine. I don't need to match. I used to think, what am I going to do with all these dots? But now I use them up fast for little things like this. Okay, I'm going to get all that written in and I'll be back. Okay, we've got that in. So this first week is scheduled. Now let's go ahead and take a look at my next week. So on Monday, I have to take my car to Kia. So I'm just going to use this UGG sticker because my car needs to be there at 7 a.m. and it has to stay for 24 hours. So we are going to be a one-car household, which is really not that big of a deal, especially with it being on break. So, car to Kia. The frustrating thing is we don't even know if this is going to work. It might work. It's the next steps. And we're going to go from there. Okay, I also have book club that day. And it's going to get one of these pretty stickers. I'm thinking this one with the flowers will go very nicely there. This is our last book club call for this book. I don't think we're planning on doing another one. So it's going to be at 3 o'clock. Okay, so then Tuesday, we don't have OCIA. Wednesday, okay. Oh, I have a call on Tuesday. And I don't remember what time it is. Hold, please. Okay, so I've got that down. So at 2 o'clock on the 8th, I have a call with a Facebook ad specialist. Because do you remember I told you that we're going to be putting up on my YouTube channel kind of a business series where I interview a bunch of people? So I've interviewed so far a Squarespace web designer. I've interviewed someone with a new planner. Super excited about that. I know you guys will be too if you're watching this video. I have an email set up with someone who specializes in systems, and now I have scheduled one with an ads specialist as well. So I'm super, super excited about all of those, and they are all being done or edited next week. So let's see here. So one is going to be on Tuesday, the 8th. My other big plan for fall break is I am going to clean my house from top to bottom. I've already been working on a cleaning plan, and I don't mean just tidy. I mean, I'm going to do a deep clean. I am going to declutter. I am going to get rid of stuff. And my sunroom, which is basically the dog's room, it's scary right now. It is very, very scary. Okay, on the 12th, my mom is coming up to get her table, and then we're going to follow her back to where she lives to help her unload it. And that's her table for Christmas. We're giving it to her early. I'm pretty sure I mentioned it in my last plan with me. We bought it at an estate sale. It's a really nice table. We got a really good deal on it. And she specified that she wanted a used table because she didn't want us to spend a lot of money. And I'm fine with that because we got her a nicer table than we would have been able to get new. Well, maybe. I know that a new table would have been a whole lot more than we paid for this table, so that's good. Okay, so going over to the 15th. Oh, I have a dentist appointment. I am not excited about that, but it's necessary. So what sticker are we going to do for dentist? What do we have over here? Bill do, happy moment. Do I have any of those Uggs? I don't have any of those Ugg stickers. I'm going to have to look around and find a sticker that suits going to the dentist. I think one of these stickers here would be great because does anybody really like going to the dentist? If you like going to the dentist, let me know. I don't hate it. I just don't particularly care for it. That's on the 15th. And the reason is I'm not afraid of the dentist. I have severe TMJ, and it just hurts to keep my mouth open that long. And then I have a call at 3:30 with my mastermind group. October is proving to be a rather busy month. And if you watched my quarterly planning video, you'll know that it's a big launch month. So I have a whole other calendar for that. This is just my personal stuff. Okay, Saturday the 19th, I have to take my other mom, my friend who's like my mom, to the airport. And I am going to use, what am I going to use for that? I have some other kits over here too. Oh, I had an UGG. Well, that's okay. To the airport. I'm going to use one of these cars. I should have used it for car to Kia, but I didn't. Okay, so that's the 19th. And that's at what time? 7 a.m. Then the later that day at 10, we have to go pick up our pumpkin from the pumpkin patch. So my realtor gives us pumpkins every year. Well, I'll use this home sticker because it's from my realtor. And every year they host this big pumpkin patch and you get to go get a free pumpkin. So that's kind of cool. And then of course on Sunday I have mass every week. I don't always put that in there though, so we should be good to go. Next up, we have on the 20th, we have an art class that we have not registered for yet, but I need to do so. There's this creative club that does these art classes once a month, and we've been going to them and we've loved it. Art class. So I've got to get us registered for that one. But that is definitely happening on the 20th. Okay, so now it's at 2. The 21st is normal day. The 22nd, I have a co-working call. So I think I'll use this highlighter for working. Okay, so co-working is at 3:30. Then the 23rd, we have haircuts. But I'm also supposed to teach. I'm going to have to go back and look at my schedule because I'm really not sure how that happened. Let's see here. Well, I'm going to put it in here because it is on the schedule and it's something we're supposed to have. I do not seem to have a great haircut sticker, so we're just going to use these. No, I'm not going to use balloons. I'll just use this heart speech bubble. It'll be fine. Now I forgot what day. The 23rd. Haircuts, 1 p.m. Okay, then the 24th, I have a doctor's appointment in the morning. We'll use this. Then I am going to, let's see. I keep thinking about that haircut. I'll figure that out later. Let's see. The next thing we have is, I've got to pick up Susan from the airport on the 25th. We'll give her this little exclamation point, and that is at 7 p.m. And I think the 26th is free. The 27th is free. 28th. Oh, I think that's it. Well, obviously this is Halloween, and we're going to have to denote that somehow. I don't have a Halloween sticker. I know I have a Halloween sticker somewhere. Hold, please. Okay, I had to go get the big sticker book for this one. I know we have Halloween kits that we bought, but I'm not using that yet. Yeah, these look fun. I think just this little jack-o'-lantern sticker will be perfect. So these are all old sticker-oni. Oh, this one says Happy Halloween, but I think it's too big. So yeah, we're just gonna use this little jack-o'-lantern because it's cute. It's screaming Halloween and it's orange. So stick those back in there and put our jack-o'-lantern on Halloween. There we go. So that is setting up my monthly spread. The other thing I want to set up is my monthly dashboard. We did this together last month. Here we go. So the monthly dashboard for October. I already had a serious fountain pen explosion that smudged, and this card that I use is like a little blotting card, smeared it everywhere, and it looked like a turtle. So I just added 2 feet and named it, because that's what you do when you make, when you make things like mistakes, just turn them into something cool, and it totally looks like a turtle. I could not recreate that smudge again if I wanted to. And literally all I did was add these little 2 feet. So when you have a big blob, just get creative. Now, what I am going to do here is I'm just going to make this a movies to watch page, but it's October, so it needs to be spooky. So we're going to letter in movies in like this slime lettering font. M. And it's super easy. You just make the letter, but instead of rounding it out, you just give it some drips. O, and we can do even a little drip here for the middle. V. Let's see here. For the I, I'm just going to do a big I. It'll make it easier. E. Okay, so once again, I'm putting my drips here. Then we're going to put 1 drip there. And then like a couple of drips there. And then we need an S. So S's are like, why is it that the letter S is always the hardest to draw? We'll fix that in a minute. Okay, so I just did that with the black Tombow. That's it. And then I'm just going to go in and color it. Maybe I'll use an orange pen to write it in. maybe I'll just use whatever I'm feeling to write it in. I don't know. But we always have our Halloween kind of scary movies we like to watch. And I thought there's not really a lot going on in the garden in October. I've got to plant some garlic here in a couple of weeks. But not a lot's really happening, so I don't need to track that. I've not been doing great at tracking my health and fitness stuff on the monthly. I do that better if I do it daily. So I thought just making a list of movies could be fun to throw in here. And you know, I can always add something else on if I want. But I know we have like a lot of stuff on Disney Plus that we've put in there. We've got all those Halloween Town movies. We always watch horror films, so we're gonna have fun. Let's see how this looks. Yeah, not so bad. This kind of looks like an A little bit, but you get the point. Movies. And then I'm gonna put on here. No, I'm just gonna leave it like that. And now I can just add the movies in as I watch them. It's as simple as that. So your dashboard can be simple like this, or it can be, you know, more complicated like some of the ones that I've done in the past where I've put in lots of garden stuff. Where's one? Yeah, for example, this one where I did lots of garden. I tried tracking, but you can tell I just don't always revisit this page every day. So instead, I now do the stuff where I just put it here in the morning and roll with it. Okay, so I hope you've enjoyed this plan with me, and until next time.